to Wilson Park for today's second round game of the 4A State Baseball Tournament.
Good morning from Wilson Park. This is the quarterfinals in the State 4A Baseball Tournament.
Nashville
I'm Johnny
Strappers will
Wilson
be
along
the
with Frank
visiting
Prayer.
team
Our
on
buddy
the
JT
scoreboard.
Carter's back with us
Their
alongside.
opponent, the home team on the scoreboard, the Brookland
last Thursday,
Bearcats.
30-15 at the postseason from 4A after last Thursday in the
Let's
regional.
meet today's starting lineups. Batting second,
a really
the
good
first
team
baseman,
today,
number
Frank.
34, Carson Curdy. Batting third, the starting pitcher today, number 3, Luke Boone. At cleanup, catcher, number 11, Dalton Manuel. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 1, Carson Chambers. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 16, Peyton Fritz. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 9, Brett Fritz. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 17, Madden Arnold. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 7, Hayden Gray.
We really appreciate JT
Strappers,
Carter
the coach
and
college
the
meet
internet is
the
down
Brookland
in the area.
Bearcats.
Teams have taken infield. We were a little late.
Leading off in center field, number 11, Cooper Bodie.
With the umpires, that's Josh Baker.
Batting second is the right fielder, number 13, Eli Foster.
Announcer announcing starting lineups. Frank's on the court and Turkey. Pitching and
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 14, Gabe Carter.
Catching will be number 11, Dalton Manuel. In left field,
Batting sixth is the designated hitter, number 32, Caden Rodriguez.
Batting sixth, number 16, Peyton Fritz. At second
Batting
base,
seventh, at third base, number 16, Griff
At
Silverthorne.
third base, number 17, Madden Arnold.
Batting eighth,
And batting
second
ninth,
baseman, number 15, Blake
Number
Lane.
7, Hayden Gray. The Brookland Bearcats.
Batting
leading
ninth,
off
shortstop,
will be their
number 2,
number
Ethan
11,
Bell.
Cooper Brody. Batting second will be
And the
right
starting
fielder,
pitcher
number 13,
today for the
Eli
Brooklyn
Foster.
Bearcats is number
Batting third
20,
will be
Eli
catcher,
Sherman.
Number 12,
The
Robert
Bearcats are coached by head coach
Batting
Josh
fourth,
Baker, assisted
leading
by
off
Bobby
will
Joe
be
Watson,
first baseman,
Lucas Morris,
22,
and Kenny Jones.
Batting fifth.
At this
will be
time,
left
we
fielder,
ask that you
14,
please stand.
Gabe Carter.
Remove your
The
hats,
18,
direct
batting
your
sixth,
attention
number
towards
32,
center
Caden
field, face
Rodriguez.
the flag
He'll be
for the
18,
playing of our
pitcher,
national
number
anthem.
20, Eli Sneely. Batting seventh will be Griff Silver. Batting eighth will be Greg Lane. Batting ninth will be Ethan Bell.
And now let's enjoy our national anthem. First pitch right around the corner.
Let's play baseball.
Frank, you and I are old enough that we never heard
It
of it.
does, because Big Rob thanks to JT, we can go the alternative route, and he's got us on the air. Me and you have no idea what he's doing.
That's right, JT's got something called a Starlink satellite he's got on the internet. Shauna got state tournament as Snurley works from the set position and throws it outside. Ball one. Applegate had a big day yesterday, Frank, offensively and defensively.
3 for 4. A couple of Webb Jones out there at shortstop. Had 2 singles and a triple. The average was over 300 for the year.
And a strike into the outside edge. They play Applegate straight away, infield and outfield. Just a few high clouds, a little bit of breeze, maybe blowing out today. Ball high. Two and one to Applegate, just getting started here in Nashville. Strike, a low strike at the knees, and Snurley gets the call. 2-2 to Applegate, get the swing back. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman to his right, hesitates and favors. He can score, but he double clicks, and that was enough for Applegate.
You want to give him a handful of thing on that one.
Coming to the plate for the Strappers, number 34, first baseman Carson Kirby.
And had just a little trouble getting it out of the glove.
This is Carson Kirby, the first baseman. Good cut as Kirby fouls it straight back. Kirby done it all for the Strappers really all year, but Frank for the last 3 weeks at the plate and coming in and saving a lot of big games.
Yeah, he's batting over 360 on the year. Had a big sacrifice fly for an RBI yesterday. Drew 2 walks. He's been a home-base machine for the Strappers.
55-foot curveball bounces, and Rogan Tyler blocks it. He's their third place hitter, and he was their hero. He's responsible for him being here. He hit a 3-run homer in the 6th to give Brookland all their runs yesterday. Not a big lead by Applegate, and a ball low. Winner of this game will play the winner of Shiloh Christian and Monticello. They play at 12:30 today. All the games at Nashville today. And a strike over the inside edge. Reaches on an infield hit, 2-2 to Kirby. Swinging a miss on a little breaking ball, and Kirby goes down swinging. Luke Boone to the plate.
Now batting for the Strappers,
We'll talk about it in the
this
bottom
is
of
the
the
pitcher,
first,
number
right?
3, Luke Boone.
Luke Boone's going to get the start on the mound, and he had a good outing in the regional last week against Monticello.
He really did. Picked up a couple of singles yesterday, 2 stolen bases, scored a run for the Scrapper.
And Boone takes ball low. Dalton Manlove, the catcher, on deck. Long look. There goes the runner. Swinging a miss. Good throw down, but Applegate beats it as he slides into the outfield side of the bag, and the Strappers continue to be aggressive on the bases. Now Boone and Manlove have a chance to put the Scrappers on the board. Swinging a miss at the curveball. Brookland got a deep pitching staff as their third baseman Silverthorne yesterday pitched to Jim. 1-2 pitch to Boone. Bounces it up there, and it's a wild pitch, and Applegate drops over to third. And Franklin Snurley has missed so far early in the game. He's throwing that breaking ball about 57, 58 feet.
Yeah, he's thrown a couple of good ones, but he spiked a couple of them also.
Aaron Worthen in his spot at the first base coaching box. Zach Stewart over at third. He's talking to Applegate. Infield stays back. If Boone can put it into play, Scrappers can take the lead. And he hits it into left field, and that ball is up down, and it'll go to the wall. Boone on his way to second, and he coasts in with a double.
Solid double and an RBI.
Now batting for the Scrappers.
And here comes Dalton Manlove to the plate.
Manlove.
Scrappers break on top early here. Way outside, a fastball. Don't be surprised if the middle infielders kind of forget about Boone, him taking off for third. Scrappers have been really aggressive this year in stealing third base.
Had a single and RBI yesterday.
Swings and misses, a little sinker down and over the outside part of the plate.
He's got 11 RBIs on the year for the Scrappers. Been swinging a good bat of late.
Outside and high. The winner of these 4 quarterfinal games will play at 12 and 2:30 tomorrow for a spot in the state championship next weekend in Hot Springs. Only 8 teams left. Scrapperettes had their season come to an end as they got beat by a good Marlton team yesterday at the City Park. Congratulations to the Scrapperettes on a good year. They, Coach Boomer Brown and the Scrapperettes, won another district championship in softball and made it to the state tournament. And now the catcher, Rogan Tyler, they're having a little bit of trouble with the
I think Coach wants them to throw one pitch and they don't want to throw it. And they're having trouble.
And Coach Josh Baker goes to the mound, and he doesn't stay long, Frank. I think he won that argument pretty quickly.
I think he did. I think he told him to throw what I call.
Two and one to Manlove. Applegate reached on the infield hit, stole second. Boone knocked him in with 1 out and a double. He's there. We're just getting started. Scrappers up 1-0 here, top of the first. All low. Now Manlove's up in the count. Good to have J.T. Carter back. He's been graduating kids at the University of Arkansas, dealing with hail claims in the insurance business, and he's back beside us today. We appreciate J.T. and all the good work he does getting Frank and I on the air. As Frank says, we know absolutely nothing about it. And Manlove takes a strike on 3-1, a fastball. Snarly throws it down the middle. Carson Chambers on deck. Second baseman keeping Boone close to the bag. A little hitting room between first and second if Manlove could serve one that way. And a base hit in the center field. A little bit time, but Boone has to wait a minute as Manlove finds a single into center field. And the rally continues. And Bruce Hutchinson will come out to courtesy run for him. And another good piece of hitting by the Scrappers, Frank.
Yeah, it was. Pitch
Coming in to
low,
run at first base
down
is
the middle of the
number 2,
plate.
Zeus Hutchinson.
Went right with it. Dumped it over
Coming
the
to the
head.
plate for the Scrappers.
Shortstop. Boone had
Here's Chambers. He gave the Scrappers a gritty performance on the mound yesterday and had the big hit late in the game, a 2 RBI double as Snurley steps off and throws. Hutchinson dives back. The first baseman, Stallings, had to pick it out of the dirt. See when Zeus wants to go over it. And the pitch to Chambers. Long look. Almost hits him up and in. Snurley having a little trouble, Frank, getting the ball in the zone.
He is. Him and the coach aren't on the same wavelength about what pitches he wants to throw, what he feels comfortable with.
Not going, swinging a miss, and he took a little something off, threw it under Chambers' hands, and he missed it. Chambers wants to put it in play as Boone runs at third with one out. Hayden Fritz on deck. Long look. Not going. Swinging a foul, and Chambers is in the hole 1-2. See some elementary students out of school sitting behind the fence in left field. Always good to get out of school at 10 o'clock in the morning and go watch ball, Frank.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. They throw through, and ball gets into center field. It was going to be close down there, Frank, as the shortstop takes the throw. Boone had to wait a minute, and the ball snuck into center field somewhere.
It did. They were running play with shortstops covering back, second baseman's coming into cutoff position. He let the ball go through, but he kind of blocked out the second baseman. He couldn't see the shortstop. He couldn't see the ball. It goes all the way into the outfield, and the catcher's going to be charged with an error, a tough error on him.
Oh, high to Chambers. Now that makes the count full on him. The Scrappers have played him 2. They're up early here, 2-0 in the first. A lot of pitches this inning for the left-hander, Eli Snurley, for the Bearcats. Pick off at second, and Hutchison dives back in. Snurley really been worrying about the runners on base. Full count to Chambers. Look back at second. Long hook now. Look again. Kicks and fires. Swinging a miss as Chambers comes up empty. That's the second strikeout for Snurley this inning. See if Peyton Fritz
Now
can get
batting
it
for
to
the Strappers, number 16, right fielder, Peyton Fritz.
Scrapper right fielder hitting from the right side. Ball way outside.
That's hitting 260 since he started filling in for Zeus Hutchinson out in the outfield.
And Frank, up to 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the season, a very limited number of bats. His batting average has continued to climb.
It really has. He's had a couple of really good games at the plate.
Swinging a miss.
His biggest threat is if he gets on, he's the stolen base leader for the Scrappers.
This year and career. 2-0 Nashville, long top of the first. Shiloh and Monticello next. They're scheduled 12:30, then Magnolia, Pea Ridge, Pulaski County, Pulaski Academy, and Lono. 1-1 to Fritz. And he throws back to second again.
Yeah, Snurley's not comfortable out there, that's for sure.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Works slow, way outside. The ball gets away. Hutchinson tries to get to third and saves and beats it. It'll be a wild pitch, and Frank, it was close to third base.
Yeah, he just missed the tag a little bit. The way he slid in there. He got the tag down between his arms instead of on one of them. Good base running by Zeus Hutchinson.
2-1 to Fritz. Ball high. No strike over the outside edge. Late call by the umpire. Now the count's full. Rob Lovejoy calling balls and strikes in this game this morning. Payoff pitch. That one's outside, ball 4. Eighth batter, seventh batter of the inning now.
First walk issued by.
Now batting, number 9, second baseman.
And Frank with 2 out and away the strike fairly quickly. Handle it well. Pitcher steps off, gives it to the shortstop. And they run Fritz back. Brookland well coached, Frank. They always know what they're doing.
Did a really good job of that. Didn't try to do too much.
Fritz fouls it off. What the offense tries to do is to get the defense to get the player into a rundown, and when they make a throw, try to score the runner from third. There he goes. They throw through and save it in. And the catcher, Rogan Tyler, he's one of their stars. He's made a couple of good throws, Frank. Hadn't gotten anybody yet.
No, they were right there at bang bang plays again. Just got that hand in before the tag.
Tapper to third. He gets it on a big hop and sets and throws low but out. And so Fritz is out 5-3. Scrapper crowd applauds them as the Scrapper score 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error, a couple left. Long top of the first. Luke Boone to the mound. Bearcats to the plate. Scrappers up 2-0. We'll be back in 1 minute on B99.5. Back here at Wilson Park. Scrappers pick up a couple in the first. Luke Boone will face Bodie, Foster, and Tyler. Stallings, Carter, and Rodriguez, Silverthorne, Lane, and Bales.
He pitched 22 innings for the Scrappers, 2-1 record. He struck out 21 in that. He had a 5.40 ERA, but it's been better of late.
First pitch bounces it up there, ball 1. Frank, no secret that early in the year the big tall right-hander had control issues, and he's been getting him back under control better as the season goes on.
He really has. He's shown a lot of improvement this year out there on the mound.
Misses the first 2 to the center fielder Cooper Bodie. Long first inning for the Bearcats in the field. Scrappers get a couple, and Boone misses the first 3. And Boone got good stuff if he can control it. And a full pitch walk. Hate to see that. Eli
Now batting
Foster's
for
the
the
right
Red Caps,
fielder.
number 13, right
He will
fielder,
come to the plate from the
Eli
left side.
Foster.
Arnold's thinking bunt. He's already in about 2 steps and in on the grass. Fritz pulls around pretty deep in right field. He shows bunts. Arnold's up. He pulls the bat back and ball in low. 5 straight balls from Luke Bunt. Shows bunt again. Pulls the bat back again, and now Boone throws the strike. Bobby Watson coaching at first for the Bearcats. Josh Baker, their head man. He's swinging a foul, and now Arnold should back up. Foster's shown bunt every time, Frank, but he's yet to attempt a bunt.
Yeah, he got a couple of balls that he laid off of up there. I thought they were just going to have him take the loop through the strike.
Swing and a miss, and that Boone's first breaking ball, Frank, and it was a good one.
It really was. It changed the speed on him, a good break on it. He gets the strikeout.
For the Red Caps.
Here's their big hitter, the
Rogan.
catcher. 3-1 lead, and Boone throws high. Bodie led off with a walk, a strikeout to Foster. Now it's the third place hitter, the catcher, Rogan Tyler. Way outside, ball 2. Set the scrapper defense. Manlove behind the plate, Arnold at third, Applegate at short. Stallings is on deck. Long look by Boone. Third ball and a beauty under his hands, and Tyler doesn't pull the trigger. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Tries another breaking ball, but it hangs high, and count goes full. See if they start the runner with 3 and 2 and 1 out. Kirby holds against him at first. Not going, strike 3 calls. Frankie went back to it, and apparently Tyler looking for a fastball. He can't pull the trigger.
Yeah, he was looking for that fastball, and when you're looking for it to get that breaking pitch, there's just nothing you can do.
Cooper Stallings.
Cooper Stallings, he's their first baseman. He's got a wide open stance from the right side. That ball may plug the gap in right center field, and it goes to the wall. Let's see if the run can score. Gray gets it in quickly, and they send the runner, and we might have a play at the plate, but safe. Steppers handling the relay pretty well, but a double to left center field gets the Bearcats on the board to right center field. Frank thought the runner, Bodie, might have hesitated a second at third base. The Scrappers might have had a chance at him.
Number 14,
Pretty good throws, but it wasn't close.
Yeah, it was. It looked like he was going to score from the get-go on that.
Here's Gabe Carter, the left fielder. Breaking ball high. 2-1. We're still in the first. First of 4 here at Wilson Park. They've got 4 in softball over at the City Park. And hits it on the elbow. Their DH, Caden Rodriguez, comes to the plate.
At the plate for the Bearcats is number 32.
Rodriguez, he looks like a DH or a catcher, Frank.
Yeah, he does. Probably got a little pop in that bat.
2 on, 2 out as Kirby plays behind the runner in first. Taking ball and a beauty from Luke Mooney. Line drive. Line drive, I had to wait a minute. A one-hopper, Applegate makes a good play to his right and throws to Arnold for the fourth. Frank, talk about that play. I had to wait to see if the ball was going to get into left field.
It really, because he was running so fast, I only had one play, and that was at third base. And he managed to make a nice flip throw. Arnold was covered in the bag and got the third out.
Going into the second inning.
1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Scrubbers up 2-1. This is state quarterfinal baseball. Your
Third baseman, number 17,
Learned to have 3 hits off
Arnold.
the left-handed Eli Smurray. This is Madman. Smurray bounces another one, catches the catcher Tyler on the throwing hand. Frank, that's smarts.
And it does. Man got 14 hits, 8 RBIs for the Scrappers this year. Played a good third base.
Way outside, now ball 2. Hall may take a pitch or he can for sure be selected. Shortstop pulled way over to the third base side, a lot of room in the middle of the infield. All low, and he'll take a pitch this time. Snarley, I think they announced he threw like 36 pitches. He can over the inside third. Now Arnold will be hit. Hayden Gray on deck. Way outside.
Coming to the plate
And
for
Gray,
the
a good runner in
Strappers,
Frank,
is the
been in
center
a
fielder,
slump
number
lately, so
7,
we would expect him to be bunting in front of the hot-hitting Gage Applegate.
Arnold has 2 stolen bases all year. He's not a big threat to run with that point. I'm looking for Gray to try to put one down here.
Takes the ball outside as he shows bunt, and Frank, I think Gray bunts a lot for a base hit. Sacrifice bunt's different. He wants to make sure he gets the ball down fair.
Absolutely. When you put on that, that's the most important thing for the batter. Put it down fair territory. Get that runner to second.
And bunts through a hot. Gray came up empty. Gray gets it down, and catcher and third baseman run over each other, and the catcher's down. The balls, they were both trying to slap it foul, and it was about 6 inches foul, and Rogan Tyler shakes his head. He took a pretty good lick from his third baseman, Frank.
Yeah, I think he got hit in the head. He's all padded up. Third baseman not, but I think third baseman He had hit him in the, right above the eye, so that stings.
And the scrapper trainer comes out to take a look, see if Tyler's okay. He fist bumps the trainer. Does that mean you're okay, Frank, when you
It
fist
does.
bump the trainer?
It means you think you're okay anyway. Get him a little water.
Now Gray's in the hole, little 1 and 2, and the question is Coach Stewart going to keep the bunt on? Frank's ball six inches to the right, it'd be a base hit, but just as it went foul, both the catcher and the third baseman slapped at it, and the catcher, Logan Tyler, took the brunt of the lick. Scoreboard has been cleared, but I think the count is 1 and 2. Now they get it right on the scoreboard. New lights on our scoreboard this year, really a big improvement out here at the ballpark. There's the sacrifice bunt as Snurley throws a wild pitch. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he wasn't showing he's going to bunt that time, but get the wild pitch, and we've accomplished what we wanted, getting the runner in scoring position. But we didn't give up an out to do that. Second wild pitch by Snurley.
On look. Almost another one, and Tyler saves his pitcher another wild pitch as he backhands the ball in the left-hand batter's box. Rays run the count full. Payoff pitch, here it comes. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Shortstop wants it. And 1 out.
Coming to the plate for the
Applegate
Scrappers is
beat out an
number 8
infield hit and
shortstop,
scored one of the Scrappers
Gage
2 runs.
Applegate.
All outside to Applegate.
And our runner at second's called time to get his shoes tied up.
Center fielder pulled around a little toward left center. Right fielder playing straight away. The gap is open in right center field. Scrappers up 2-1 in the second. Throw back. Frank Snurley really really slows it down with runners on the base.
Yeah, he's not comfortable with that. He's not comfortable today with any of his pitches so far. He's struggling a little bit.
All high. Applegate up in the count 2-0. Takes something off and a good little sinker there, and Applegate out in front and swings and misses. One of the better pitches Snurley has thrown today. Arnold walked. Went to second on the wild pitch. Gray popped out, and here's Applegate. Way outside. Carson Kirby on deck. Now Snurley steps all the way off the mound on the grass. As Frank says, he's never looked comfortable out there. 3-1 pitch to Applegate. Way outside, ball 3. Here comes Carson Kirby, and Frank Carson didn't have a hit yesterday. He did have a sacrifice fly. He was the hitting star last weekend at Crossett. Like to get him going here in the state tournament.
Yeah, he drew 2 walks yesterday. He struck out that once and got him a good sacrifice fly. He's batting over 360 on the year. He's the team leader in RBI.
Coming to the plate for the Strappers
Strappers have a little offensive
is the first baseman, number 34,
Hard for us
Carson
to see
Kirby.
the Houston bullpen because of the dugout and where they're sitting, but I think they have a right-hander warming up.
He is. Can't see number or anything, but they got somebody warming up.
Kirby and Boone with 1 out. Ground ball foul as the first baseman Stallings fields it about 6 feet foul. Kirby struck out in the first. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. That was a really good breaking ball right over the outside edge at the knees, and he's got Kirby set up, left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Kirby tries to avoid the strikeout. Fly ball to left should be easy. Left fielder takes about 3 steps in, and Kirby can't advance the runner as he pops up to left field. Let's see what Luke Boone can do. He got the big lick in the first.
Is number 3, the pitcher, Luke Boone.
Drove in a run.
Strappers got him first and second with 1 out, but a fly ball, and now a left-handed hitting Luke Boone at the plate. Ball low. Man Love on deck. Scrappers have 3 hits. Boone's got 1 of them. The on-deck hitter, Dalton Manlove's got the other. Behind it. Wild pitch. Leaves the runners up.
Third wild pitch.
Frank Snurley's thrown some good pitches, but when he throws some bad ones, they're really
They
bad.
really are. When he's got it in the strike zone, their pitches are really quality.
Now big at bat here by Luke Boone. Ground ball, first baseman makes a great play. And that's a big play for the Bearcats as he's fired up going into the dugout. Talk about Cooper Stallings' play that saved 2 runs, Frank.
Yeah, one hopper to his right. He had to dive at it, lay out all full stop, grabbed it. He realized that he's got to hurry. He comes up running first or the third out.
No hits.
Strappers scored no runs on no hits. Had a couple of walks and a couple left. Boone back to the mound. Scrappers up 2-1. You're listening to Stalemate. any Bearcat run. Griff Silverthorne's the batter. I saw Mr.
Leading
Silverthorne
off for the Bearcats is
and
number 16,
Hernandez
third
from
baseman,
Dardanelle
Griff
hook up in a
Silverthorne.
dandy here at Wilson Park yesterday. 10 o'clock game. Both pitchers carried no hitters into the fifth. Then throws a change up low. Now pitch just outside. Moon walked the leadoff batter of the game on 4 straight pitches. He's 2-0 to the leadoff batter here in the second. Up and in, ball 3. And a strike. Way outside, ball 4. Walco's leadoff hitters, you're playing with fire.
Yeah, at every level of baseball.
Now batting, number 15, second baseman, Blake Lane.
Blake Lane, the second baseman. Let's see if he wants to bunt. Arnold's thinking bunt at third base. Kirby holds against the run. He gives it to Boone. Big crowd here on a Friday morning. There goes the runner. Good jump, and Manlove has no chance as he read Boone quickly. Stolen base. Did not see what the umpire called the pitch. Ball outside. Scoreboard is yet to put it up. 1-1. Now he bunts it. Foul at the plate. Good crowd here on a Friday morning, Frank. People don't work or go to school anymore.
Apparently they don't have to. The economy is a little better than we think.
Scrappers trying to advance to the semifinals against one of the 4A powerhouses in the state the last few years, the Brookland Bearcats. Tapper toward Kirby, and a good play on a short hop, and he advances the runner to third. Frankie did it bad by Lane. He didn't get the bunt down, but he did just as good with a ground ball to the right
Now
side.
batting
Yeah, he
for
did
the
a good job
Bearcats.
right there hitting.
Number 2,
One little late.
shortstop,
Good pickup by
Ethan
Kirby down there
Bez.
first on that short hop.
Yeah, you can kick those when he didn't know whether to short hop it or lay back, and he got it, and the batter hits a fly to center field. That should score the run as Gray gets it in medium deep center field, and he wisely gets it into Applegate. So a walk, a ground ball, and a sacrifice fly ties it up.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder, Cooper Bodie.
Bodie. He walked and scored a run. 2-2. Trevor's got 2 in the first. Foul off to the left side. Frank, on that ball, Gray had to go back 2 or 3 steps. Sometimes, especially in high school, you see these high school outfielders grab it and try to unleash a big throw, and all they're doing is maybe hurting their arm, and Gray wisely got it back into Applegate.
Yeah, he had no chance on that. Hit deep enough.
And Boone kind of slips, ball slips out of his hand, and he throws it against the screen.
With Bob Huber just a little outside.
Yes, sir. That ball's trouble in left center field. It one hops the wall. Chambers gets it back into Applegate, and Bodie cruises into second with a double. Bodie found the left center field gap, and here comes Eli Foster, their right fielder.
Foster struck out his first time up.
Now batting, number 13, right fielder, Eli
Atkins threatened
Foster.
to take the lead early here. Second inning, 2-2, 2 out, a runner on. 4 softball games going on over at the City Park. Strike over the inside here, late call by the umpire. Left-handed batter up there. Bowden tries a backdoor breaking ball, didn't quite get into the corner. Gonna be a warm day here at Wilson Park. Ground ball to Arnold. He gets it on one hop and throws high. And as Kirby does a good job saving the run, Frankie had too much time and just quick.
Yeah, just didn't get quite that follow through on there. Runner advances to third.
Let's see if Boone can get a third, 2 out. Scrappers had a chance to be out of the inning. Not running, and Boone throws the strike. No weak spots up and down this Bearcat lineup. Ground ball, let's see if Fritz can get it. He dives and flips it to Curtis. Good Fritz saves the inning, Frank.
Yeah, really good play going to his left.
The Bearcats in the
Came up
second
with the
inning,
ball.
earning 1 run
Solid throw
on
to
1
first.
hit.
That ends the inning.
There was 1
They
error,
scored
2
1
left
run
on base.
on 1
Going
hit.
into
There
the
was an
third
error.
inning score,
They had a couple
Nashville
left on
2,
base. When
Brookland
the
2.
Scrappers come to bat, they've got 4, 5, and 6. Manlove,
Pitch
Chambers,
count
and
for
Peyton
Boone,
Fritz all tied
38.
at 2. Come
Pitch
back and
count,
join us on
38.
B99.5.
Yeah, he got it and was elected to the Scrapper Hall of Fame this year.
And congratulations to him. At Bancourt will be June the 13th, inducting 11 Hall of Famers, 5 Hall of Honors, as Manlove takes a pitch outside. For whatever it's worth, Frank, every Nashville baseball coach since 1970, except for 2 years, is in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, that's right.
All 2 to Manlove. All 3, and Manlove will take a pitch. Manlove got a big base hit in the first. Snarley's 3-0. Way high. There goes Manlove to first base, and there goes Zeus Hutchison to first base to courtesy run.
Fourth walk issued by Gnarly.
Coming in to run at first base is number 2, Zeus Hutchinson.
If Zeus wants to
At the plate for the Scrappers,
this inning's over.
number 1, left
He
fielder,
got one
Carson
stolen base already. He
Chambers.
advanced to third. left trying to bear on the wild pitch.
Luce probably lead the team in hitting this year, Frank, although he hadn't played in about 3 weeks. I think he's over 400.
Yeah, 409 on the year at 27 hits. That was leading. Luke Boone's the only one that had more hits than he did before his injury.
Chambers takes a strike over the outside edge, doesn't offer. Chambers a strikeout victim in the first. Snurley struck out 2. Walked 4.
Chambers 270 hitter on the year, 10 doubles.
Chambers tries to bunt his way on and fouls it off. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. Scrubbers have run the bases on this quality Brookland team. Hearing something in the headset here. Just inside. One and 2 to Chambers. Manley led off with a walk. Hutchison runs for him at first. 2-2 in the third. All high. The Fritz boys are on deck. Peyton Fritz, then Brent Fritz. Coach Baker, Frank, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't make a pitching change here.
Got his glove. He's ready to come in.
And the Bearcats make a pitching change.
For the Bearcats is number 32, Caden Rodriguez.
Right-hander Caden
Coming to the plate for the Strappers is the right fielder, number 16, Peyton Fritz.
He's a stout, well-built young man. He'll face Peyton Fritz with runners at first and second. And he turns and looks at second to see if he can get a...
Yeah, probably had that play on. Fritz showed a bunt when he made his wheel turn. That gives the opposing coach some idea.
putting the play on, and crazy defense there. Frank may have never seen that. Shortstop covered second. Second baseman sprinted to third, and they charged both corner infielders. That's really unusual.
It is. I've never seen that. Had a chance to work. It's going to be hard to make that turnaround and trying it again.
What happens though, nobody to cover first. He gets it down and nobody to cover first. He caught it. And that's why you don't see it, right? Fritz running it to the first baseman and he had nowhere to go with it, and there's nobody at first base.
Yeah, the problem with it is you only have to play at third. You're doing that to try to get that lead guy. You can't get him. You're just going to let the guy get a base hit. And so, thank you, Fritz. Has a single on that.
Infield hit at the corners. Takes a little off the breaking ball. We'd love to see bottom third of the order. Scrappers need to make them pay a little bit here in the third. 2-2. Scrapper dugout fired up. Fly ball to center. That might do it. Center fielder throws it toward the cutoff man. Takes the lead. And a good at bat by Britt Fritz.
Coming to the plate for the Scrappers is number 17, third baseman, Madden
As
Arnold.
Fritz comes back to the dugout, he talks to his teammate Madden Arnold. Catcher sets up outside. Throws it low. Ball one. Man Love walked. Chambers hit by a pitch. Fritz got a bunt single, and Fritz drove in a run. Britt Fritz did with a sacrifice fly. Arnold and Gray, the bottom two. See if one of them can get a knock. Swinging a foul off his foot, and Arnold walks around outside the batter's box trying to shake that off. Got some students over here on the third base side, and they're making some noise this afternoon. Another fly ball, and that'll be easy this time for the center fielder as he trots in and gets it. Bases loaded, nobody out. Two fly balls
Now
in
batting,
center field. And
number
Diddy
7,
run.
center fielder, Hayden Gray.
Way to the plate.
He popped out to short his first time up.
Caden Rodriguez in relief of Eli Snurley. All low, good block by the catcher Tyler. And strike as Gray doesn't offer. Pitch over the outside edge. Now Gray's in the hole. Outside and high, ball two. Already an hour old. We're just in the top of the third. Game has kind of drugged. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, and Gray is out. Scrap a couple. Boone back to the mound. Nashville up 3-2. Bottom of the third when
going into the
Cooper Stallings at the plate, swings at a breaking pitch and misses it. Now Boone throws ball one high.
Martin had an RBI on a double in the first inning.
He plugged the right center field gap. Just low, ball two.
There's a nice 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the third.
Scrappers looking, Frank looking at our book. The 2 runs came via base on balls. Lead off base on balls for innings. And he throws the lead tender for strike 2. In danger of walking the leadoff hitter for 3 straight innings. Ground ball to short. Applegate lays back, and it's been a problem all year.
I'm not sure he's going to probably beat that out anyway.
Now batting, number 14, left fielder, Gabe Carter.
I thought the throw got there in time, just pulled Kirby way off the bag. You don't think so, JT?
I think he was beating it out.
I'm with JT. I'm going to give him a hit on that.
I'm overruled by higher authorities here, so we've got a single to shortstop. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, swings and fouls. This is Gabe Carter. He was hit by a pitch last time. Leadoff batter has reached every inning so far for the Bearcats.
And both of them have scored.
The leadoff batter has reached every inning for the Scrappers. Shows bunt, keeps bunt on, but takes the ball outside. Two and one. Hank bounces it up there and looking to get in a little trouble here in the third. Boone needs to throw a strike. Ball 4.
Third walk Boone is issued on today.
Coach Stewart will call timeout and go out to talk to his right-hander. Frank, these kind of games kind of put gray hairs on both coaches' head. Neither pitcher in complete control. Several walks. Game slows down.
Yeah, both teams threw their best pitchers yesterday. We're looking at the number 2s. They're pretty good pitchers. You got here because they've helped you get here, but they can get a little nervous out there.
Mike mentioned that because of pitch count, Chambers and Goodson both ineligible Scrappers today. Chambers started. Frank gave the Scrappers without his best stuff, gave the Scrappers a good gritty performance yesterday and kept them in the game, and they won.
And then I talk about all pitchers
Now
don't, they
batting
don't
for
have
the
the best
Bearcats,
stuff
number
every day.
32,
So what do you
pitcher,
do
Caden
when you
Rodriguez.
don't have the best stuff? And they were able to keep the Scrappers in the game. Then he had a double to give himself the lead, and he got the win.
Rodriguez, he started the DH. He's the pitcher he shows Boone. Boone throws a wild pitch, and they get the bunt without having the bunt. And then kind of unraveling for the Scrappers here. Don't see anybody throwing in the Scrapper bullpen. I expect if he brings anybody in, they'll be one of the position players. And just in the fact that there's nobody out.
Rodriguez grounded to short, who threw the third for the force out his last time up.
Now he bunts it. Good play by Boone as the run scores. Bunts it to Boone's left. Boone glove being shifted with his glove from Purdy, and a good punt in by Rodriguez.
Yeah, it really was. Put it in the right place. Run's going to score real easy on that. Good
Now
job by
batting, number
Rodriguez.
16, third baseman Griff Silverthorne.
Silverthorne, he walked the lead off for second. He scored one of their 3 runs. Kirby and Arnold come in at the corners. And this was a fast ball for a strike. 3-3 in the third. Ground ball to Fritz. Loves to score. He throws it. Frank Boone done a good job after he got second and third and nobody out, but the Bearcats have had a couple of productive at-bats also.
Yeah, sacrifice second run of the inning.
It's going to be delayed as this game is going to run long, I think. JT live streaming the whole tournament here from Wilson Park. Ball one.
Can't give enough compliments to JT, all the work he's done this year for Scrapper baseball.
And in almost every game, called almost all the road games, where it moves towards the breaking ball for a strike. And he's got 2 computers, an iPad, and a camera going, Frank, and we don't have anything.
I know it.
Scrapper crowd groans as they don't get that call.
Gotta keep working. Even if I'm doing this, I gotta work.
Now outside. Boone trying to get out of the third. 3-1 on the batter. Ball rolling in the dirt. Boone's walked 4 and hit 1.
Now batting, number 2, shortstop Ethan Bales.
Here's their 9th place hitter, Ethan Bales. Shows run and then holds it there, and Boone doesn't get the call.
Well, that sacrifice fly his last time up.
Now Boone misses again.
I don't think he's trying to bunt. I think he's just trying to
He's taking the strikes, what he's done.
pitcher head a little bit.
He's taking a strike, and that's what I would do if I was in the third base coaching box, as Boone has been wild. He shows that, gives the strike, takes the strike. Pops it up, but it'll go foul and out of play over the grandstand. Get in the parking lot, take a big bounce, and roll up under the truck. 2-2 on the bat. There goes the runner. He hit it right on the button, and Britt Prince moving to his right. Frank, maybe the runner being in motion might have helped the play.
It really did. He was running to cover second base, and that put him in a position to catch that ball.
So the Scrappers get out of the inning, but they give up 2 runs on a hit, a couple of walks. First pitch from Caden Rodriguez to Gage Applegate is a curveball called strike one.
Applegate has a run scored on it. He got an infield single. He walked his last time up.
Just outside, ball.
He's been hot in this state tournament. He's got 4 hits so far.
Applegate, Kirby, and Boone in the 4th. Scrappers down for the first time in the game. They trail 4. Shiloh and Monticello. Then Magnolia and Pea Ridge, Pulaski Academy, and Lonoke in the finale. Bounces one for a ball. Applegate runs the count full. Applegate's been on base twice today. Strike 3 call, and a tough call in, Frank, on a 3-2 pitch.
Now batting for
Yeah,
the
just called
Scrappers, number
outside
34,
right there.
first baseman Carson Kirby.
Applegate was holding him. He was going to call that a ball, but he run him up.
And he hadn't been given that pitch on the outside corner every time today, or on the outside edge, but he did that time. Kirby takes the ball. Kirby, Boone, and Chambers get to see a right-hander finally. Ball high.
Pitcher Luke Boone.
5th hit on the day from the Scrappers.
Maybe the play of the game came against Luke Boone back in the 2nd as their first baseman dove to his right and saved 2 runs as Boone made a bid for a base hit. Fastball for a strike. Applegate called out on a close 3-2 pitch to open the inning. Kirby singles to right. Bounces up their ball. Winner advances to play tomorrow at 12. Loser's season is over. Swinging a foul off the catcher's mask, I guess. Either the catcher or the umpire's mask. I believe it was the catcher.
Yeah, the umpire went out to give him a little bit. The catcher's going to go talk to. And so that little foul ball off the mask didn't help him at all.
They don't call him a two's ignorance or nothing. It's tough. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss as he ties him up. 2 outs. Let's see if Manlow.
Now batting number 11, catcher Dalton
Third
Manlow.
strikeout for Rodriguez since entering the game. Manlow got single. Drawing a walk.
Senior catcher's had a nice year. Done a good job with the pitching staff. And a high striker is Manlow takes. Curveball breaks low as Manlove checks his swing. 7 seniors on this Scrapper starting lineup today, Frank.
7 seniors, about 4 others.
Got 11 in all as Manlove takes the ball. Next spring when the Scrapper starting lineup comes out, obviously there's going to be a lot of new faces. Jaden Goodson returns. Brent Fritz returns. And Gage Applegate returns. Ball outside. 3-1. And he punches him out. Except it's just 2 strikes. The home plate umpire, Rob Lovejoy, a little embarrassing for an umpire, Frank, on that 2-strike pitch. He punches him out. Now he says the count's 3-1. He's confused. It's 3-2. I don't know what the umpire has. There goes the runner. He calls him out on the pitch inside, Frank, and I think maybe Manlove got robbed a little then.
It was close.
And I think maybe umpiring might have hurt the Scrubbers a little bit that time. It was close as he punched him out on 3-1, and then the ball that appeared to be inside, he went ahead and called it a strike. Boone back to the mound. We're going to take about a quick 30-second break. This time, Scrappers don't score in the 4th. Boone back to the mound. We'll be right back.
Out too.
Leading off for the Bearcats.
And 3 of those walks have crossed the plate, Frank. You can, we
can.
hammer on that all the time, but that's because it's true.
Yeah, leadoff walk in the first score, leadoff walk in the second score, the single, infield single, may have been an error in the 3rd, led to a run. Next batter walk, both of them would score.
And Boone bounces it up there to the leadoff batter. Cooper Bodie hadn't gotten him out. He's walked and scored and doubled. Out front on a pitch and fouls it off the end of the bat. Way outside, ball 2. Fly ball to the left. Let's see if Chambers can get there. Long run and over his head and bounces over the fence. It's a ground rule double, and Frank, that ball was high and just kept carrying.
It really did, and about to run into the wall, had to pull up, hoping to get the bounce off the wall, but it managed to get over it. So he's on double. He's
ball left. I thought the question was going to be can Chambers get to it,
Foster.
but the ball kept carrying over his head and bounced over, and now the Bearcats threatened to extend the lead.
He had a long way to go for that ball, just inside the foul line about 5 feet.
Eli Foster's the batter. He shows bunt. Boone steps off.
That's his second double on the day. He had a single and a run scored. He's got a RBI, so he's been big for the Bearcats.
Now Coach Stewart's going to call timeout. spot here where the game could get away from you, Frank. And I guess the big stat for the Scrappers, they have yet to retire the leadoff batter in an inning.
Yeah, that's always a thing. It's amazing how many times you got 3 outs to play with. You don't need 2 or 3 hits to score a run when you start with 1 on first.
Conferences everywhere. Coach Baker and the batter and runner halfway between home and third. Coach Stewart and all the infield at the pitcher's mound, and the umpires are going to break all this up and we're going to play. Feels like a summer day here at Wilson Park, Frank, and it's getting closer to something.
It is.
Our catcher showed bunt a lot of times when they really didn't mean it, and this left-handed batter shows bunt now. And he pulls his bat back as he continues to want to bunt, but takes the strike.
I'm like you. I don't think he wanted to bunt that ball. Good pitch to bunt. Outside strike.
Arnold laying back. Boone will take the right side. He pops it up. Maybe we can get him out. Yeah, Applegate's got it measured. And he backs up and takes it about 6 or 7 steps on the grass. A big first out. Here's one of their power hitters, their catcher,
Now
Rogan
batting
Tyler.
forward the Bearcats.
As Frank
Number
mentioned,
12,
he had a
catcher,
collision with his
Rogan
third
Tyler.
baseman. Took a foul ball off his mask. 4-3 Brookland. We play in the fourth. Hits it. Tries that breaking ball, Frank. It doesn't spin. Now the cleanup hitter. He's 2 for 2 today.
Now
Cooper
batting
Stallings.
number 22, first baseman, Cooper Stallings.
He'd love to throw a good ground ball to a middle infielder here. Way outside for a ball. Shiloh showing up. They play Monticello. And strike as Boone throws hard. Long loop by Boone. Ground ball to Arnold. Steps on third. Throws to third. Double play. And he gets the ground ball and gets out of it. He fists a ground ball to Arnold's right. He steps on third and guns it to Kirby. And the Scrappers get out of it. No runs on a hit. No errors. 1 left. Scrappers got a little momentum coming into the dugout. They're behind 4-3. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is State Championship 4A Baseball,
74.
live streamed on YouTube and on
Pitch count,
B99.5. We'll be right back. Jasmine all
Number
over the
1,
grill.
left fielder,
Stacy
Carson Chambers.
Here's Carson Chambers.
Struck out and walked. Hit by a pitch.
Ground ball foul outside first. Chambers, Peyton Fritz, and Brent Fritz. And passing the halfway mark, Scrappers trail 4-3 here in the 5th. Just outside.
It was yesterday in the 5th that the Scrappers put a big inning together.
Chambers has a good cut, had something to hit, fouled it straight back against the screen. Count 1 and 2.
And had that big double drive in 2 run and give the Scrappers the lead.
Caden Rodriguez, the second Bearcat pitcher today, and he's come in and kind of calmed things down for them. Chambers rolls over on a little breaking ball and is out 4-3. Chambers fooled on the pitch, stuck his bat out, and an easy ground ball to second.
Now batting for the Scrappers, number 16, right fielder, Peyton Fritz.
Peyton Fritz has walked, got a bunt single on a sacrifice attempt that the Bearcats didn't have. Takes the ball outside. Cut and fouls it against the screen.
There's a pass the pitcher on the throw back.
2-1 to Fritz. And a strike and a little breaking ball under his hands. Evens the count at 2-2. All outside as Rodriguez throws home. Cruising into second. In front of senior Peyton Fritz. Continues here as a good play in place of Reese Hutchison.
He really does. You really got to like what a coach. You have a player comes in.
Now batting for the Scrappers, number 9, second baseman, Brett Fritz.
Showing some good hitting ability up there at the plate for the Scrappers.
We'll watch Fritz at second. As a catcher, Tyler has a really good arm, but Scrapper's not afraid to try to steal third as the pitcher backs off and says he can't hear the electronic pitching device. Tapper to short. Big hop and a long throw and out as a low throw as the shortstop lays back and throws Fritz out. Madden Arnold
Now batting, number 17, third baseman, Madden Arnold.
Arnold's on a walk. He's flied to center.
looking for a base knock to tie this thing up. Scrappers are the visitors. Swinging a foul on a breaking pitch. Scrappers are the visitors. They're a 3 seed out of our region. Brookland a number 1 seed. 3 teams out of the Region 4 from Crossett are in the quarterfinals. 3 out of the 8. 1-1 to Arnold. Strike as Arnold gives up on a breaking ball. He thought it floated outside. Now he needs to guard the plate. One, two to Arnold. Nice the pitcher, and it'll be easy as he ties Arnold out. Hit it right off the end of his bat. Pitcher going toward the foul line. Got it on one hop and tagged Arnold as he goes by. And the Scrappers get a one-out double, but leave him stranded. Boone's back to the mound, getting late. Bottom of the fifth. Nashville trails 4-3. Come back and join us. We'll be right back.
Pitch count.
Gained out of that ball game. Seeing a lot of balance in the state so far this year. A lot of close, tight games, both in regional and so far here in the state tournament.
Leading off for the Bearcats, number 14, left fielder Gabe Carter.
Gabe Carter leads off. He hadn't done anything to earn himself on base as he swings at a curveball and fouls it, but he was hit by a pitch. He's walked and scored one. And Love kind of takes that foul ball, but umpire walks out, gives him a second. Pitch, 0-2. Like it catches a corner, he doesn't get the call in 0-2. Now ball too low. From 0-2 to 2-2. And trying to get the leadoff man in the fifth. Just outside, Frank, and he's missed just a hair on two of these balls this at bat.
Yep, they've just been a little bit outside. He's been around the plate most of the day.
And now a walk, a tough walk, as Boone thought he had the batter struck out twice, doesn't get the call, and now it lead off base on ball. Got a pinch hitter coming up here, pinch hitting for Rodriguez, the pitcher, I assume he will come back in the game.
Now
It's
batting
going to
for
be
the
Carson
Redbacks,
Walls.
number 30,
Carson Walls.
Carson
We'll
Walls.
see if the Bearcats want to try to bunt him down. Right-handed batter, Walls pinch hitting for the pitcher. Asks for time and gets it. It's a big cut and fouls it back into the grandstand. Bleachers almost full, chairbacks full. Had some big crowds here.
Yep, good turnout.
The curveball hangs high. Both Scrapperettes and Scrappers made it back here, and that was a good thing. Swing and a foul. Have to bid on those state tournaments in January, Frank, and you don't know how your season's going to turn out in January.
That's exactly right. You really want to get there if you're hosting it. A lot of work goes into these things.
And a high swing, and Scrappers want a call strike, don't get it. That's going to be a base hit into center field, and Frank, a tough start to the inning. Boone thought he may have struck both hitters out, and both have reached.
Yeah, he's not getting a lot of calls back there. The way his pitching's been in and out all day. It's tough for an umpire sometimes to get in the rhythm back there. You don't get the calls when you're
Now
all over
Coach
the
Stewart's
place.
going to come out. Let's see if he's going to make a pitching change here. We've got a runner coming to first base, but Coach Stewart is
Coming
out.
to run at first base is
Carter
number
walked
6,
to lead off the
Reed
inning
Murray.
on a two-strike pitch. The pinch hitter Walls singles. And the Scrappers are going to make a pitching change. They're going to Carson Purdy. He only threw 28 yesterday. We're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, Scrappers are down 4-3. Bearcats have first and second, nobody out. This is state tournament baseball. We'll be back in 1 minute.
16, third baseman Griff Silverthorne.
Silverthorne's walk. He's grounded to second. They picked up an RBI on that.
Shows bunt, gets it down, and it's a beauty. Good play by Kirby as he goes to the right side of the mound and throws a strike to Fritz covering second. And the Bearcats execute the sacrifice bunt perfectly.
Now batting, number 15, second baseman
Good job all the way
Blake
around
Lane.
there. Good bunt, good fielding by Kirby. Good job taking his time, making a solid throw over the chambers. Perfect.
Scrappers will bring infield in. This is the second baseman, Blake Lane. He's showing bunt. And Kirby throws it high for a ball. I think Lane has showed bunt his every pitch he's seen today, Frank. He usually pulls the bat back.
They have one safety squeeze for a run so far in this game.
And that'll get Perry in as he gets a base hit to center field, and the Bearcats extend the lead, and the Scrappers don't cut the throw off, and the runner goes to second on the throw. As Brookland extends the lead now.
Now
And Frank,
batting,
the
number
Scrappers
2,
have dodged some
shortstop
bullets.
Ethan Bales.
But you don't keep dodging them by getting that first runner and second runner getting on base every inning.
No, you don't. It puts too much pressure on defense. Also, it puts you throwing out the stretch instead of the windup.
Adder shows bunt in bunches. Kind of don't get that, but the sacrifice is good. They bunt him to third for 2 outs. We'll take that out, Frank.
Yeah, and did a good job. You always want to take it out when they give it to you.
Now batting,
That was
number
a
11,
nine
center
hitter.
fielder Cooper
He's been
Bodie.
on 3. He had a sacrifice fly in the first. Now he's got a sacrifice bunt in the 5th.
Top of the order, and we hadn't got this guy out yet. He's got a couple of doubles and a walk. Cooper Bodie. Bodie floats one up there for a strike. Scrappers down 3. What will the score be when they come to the plate in the 6th? Ball goes outside. Two outs. Runner at third. Ball gets away, boy. Frank, good play by Manuel there.
Front.
Good thing about it, too, he blocked it toward the runner at third base. That ball goes that way toward first base, runner probably scored. Kirby throws hard for a ball. Don't see many weak spots in this Brookland lineup, Frank.
Now it's a pretty solid baseball team, that's for sure.
A line into the right, and that ball is out of here, and the Bearcats break it open on a 3-1 pitch. Cooper Bodie hit it in the trees in right field for a home run. And that one put a severe dent into the Scrapper season this year. It's 8-3.
That Bodie's been a thorn all day. A walk, 2 doubles, now a home run.
Like I said, not many holes in this Brookland lineup. I thought PA and Shiloh were the 2 favorites coming in with Brookland
Now
right
batting,
behind
number
them.
13, right fielder Eli
I was a little
Costa.
surprised that PA just beating Fairview. I was a lot surprised at them just beating Fairview too. Ball high. That one took a little air out of the ballpark, right?
It did.
Bearcats have scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 4 so far here in the field. And the opposite field double, and the hits keep going, and the Scrappers can't catch a break. Good play there by Boone to hold it for a single. He just stuck his bat out there and hit it about 6 inches fair. And the Scrappers
Now
have a
batting
lot of
number 12,
trouble getting
catcher
that third
Rogan
out
Tyler.
here in the fifth. And now their big hitter up, Rogan Tyler, the catcher.
He held him hitless today. He has been hit by a pitch.
Ball. Kirby wants to know where it was. The umpire says inside. And a long one into left. Off the wall, and another time a ball sticks in the wall, Frank, and the coach, he's waving them on, and Boone holds his hands up, and they're circling the bases, and the umpire's going to see it's either going to be an inside the park home run or a ground rule double. Ground rule double. Frank, I've seen a lot of games here in Wilson Park. And in the last 2 days, we've seen a line drive stick right under the fence. I don't think I've ever seen it once.
I have not seen it with different kind of fences back in our day coaching here, but we've had this fence for several years now, and I've never seen it do this.
Ninth batter of the inning. As the hit parade continues as they send in
Coming
the
in to
emergency
run
runner
at
for the
second base
catcher.
is number 34, Noah Baylor.
And the Bearcats have broken it open here in the fifth. Scrappers just trying to get an out. Frank, easy to what if when you have these big innings and you said with the pitchers
First baseman Cooper
everywhere he
Stallings.
doesn't get the call. Boone thought he had a strikeout on the first 2 batters, ended up walking one, and the other one got a base hit, and then here we go.
Yeah, that's how close baseball is, just a matter of inches sometimes.
Hopper, let's see if it stays in play. No, it'll go behind the referee dugout.
They're right there on the ground, rule double that keeps the runner at first from scoring.
Coach Josh Baker, he did the right thing, Frank. He had him circle the bases, and if the umpire ruled it wasn't lodged,
That's right.
it'd have been a home run.
Let the umpires do their job.
Maybe take something off, and he's got him way on the front just to keep the stalling. Ninth batter of the inning. And Coach Baker wants to talk to him.
Good job. Both of those balls that stuck yesterday and today. It's good job by the outfielders not to reach under there.
Yeah,
Throw their hands up.
if you reach, all bets are off.
All are off.
And Monticello. Shallow looked really good yesterday as they 10-run Highland with a 9-run second inning. All the way outside. Now ball 2. Runners at second and third. Inning started with a walk and a single. Sacrifice bunt, a single, a sacrifice bunt, a big home run, a single, and a double. Foul ball to short. Applegate's got it and throws across, and the inning comes to an end, but the Bearcats send 9 to the plate. They score 4 runs on
The
5
Bearcats
hits. No errors, a couple
earn
left. Scrappers
4
running
runs
out of outs,
on
running
5
out of
hits,
season.
leading
It'll
2
be
on
Gray,
base.
Applegate, and Kirby.
Score, Brookland
Nashville
8,
down
Nashville
5.
3.
Come back and join us. This is Scrapper Baseball. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Strappers,
power.
number 7, center fielder Hayden Gray.
We've lost power.
He said it wasn't working good. We need new batteries. Somebody can do it.
I don't know where the batteries are. Here it is. It's working now that I'm holding it up this way.
Yeah,
so
but
we're
it-
back on the air now. I'll leave it right like that. The batteries have gone dead in our box that we use to transmit the game. It's 8-3.
You're off now.
I'm off now.
A lot of electrical issues today. We're back on live stream. I've been trying to get the power on. JT maybe can tell me the situation. This is Hayden Gray batting, and he draws a walk. He's the first batter. I heard some beeping a couple of minutes ago in my headset. I didn't get a batter, but
Now batting for the Strappers, number 8, shortstop Gage Applegate.
Applegate to the plate. Applegate to the plate. Maybe we're back on the radio now. Technician Frank Preer gets us back on.
I've installed a few batteries.
Applegate takes a strike as we were off the air. Strappers trail 8-3, top of the 6th. Gray walk. Applegate's up with an 0-1 count. Tapper back to the mound. Pitcher bareheads it and throws high but out. Good play by Rodriguez. And Frank, you got to give Rodriguez credit. This game was back and forth. Scrappers even ahead a run.
Now batting
Their starter
number
Eli
34,
Snurley, he was
Austin
struggling.
Kirby.
Rodriguez has come in and got it back under control for the Bearcats.
He's got an RBI bat, but he's really settled down pitching situation. Throwing strikes out there. Made a couple of good fielding plays with the pitcher.
Here's Carson Kirby. Kirby takes the ball.
Kirby singled his last time up.
Word we get, internet still down throughout the area. Thank goodness JT's got a way to link it up on Starlet. He's got us going. If he pops it up, that'll be easy. Shortstop, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop. Drops it.
He did drop it.
Shortstop drops it for an error.
No, umpire's calling him out.
Yeah.
Then he
So
dropped it on the transfer.
he said dropped it on transfer. When he spread his arms, Frank, I thought he was calling him safe, but he was saying he dropped it on the transfer. It was a pop-up. Should have been easy. Behind third baseman, left fielder, shortstop. Got back there. It was a shortstop's ball. So 2 quick outs. Here's Moon. Moon's got a double.
Moon's got a double, got robbed in what would have been a big play by the first baseman. Stallings down there at first. If that had got through, they'd have played it 2 for the Scrappers and a whole different ball game.
Would have given the Scrappers at that time a 4-2 lead. Moon takes a mighty cut and comes up in. Working out of the stretch. Here he comes. Ground ball to second. Second baseman backhand. Flips to first. After the leadoff walk, quickly down go the Scrappers. And the Scrappers scored in the first and third, but after Rodriguez came in, he shut them down. Nothing doing for the Scrappers. Kirby back to the mound. Nashville down 8-3. Winner plays
Pitch count
tomorrow
for
at
Rodriguez,
12.
61. Pitch count 61.
He's come in and gotten the Scrappers under control.
Yeah, I know their coach is really happy with what Rodriguez has done for the Bearcats today.
Abe Carter, he started the big inning last inning with a walk.
He's walked twice, he's been hit by a pitch.
Boone thought he struck him out on 3-2. Late swing on a breaking ball, fouls it back. Scrappers got 7 seniors on the field right now, everybody except the middle infield. All seniors except out there except Britt Fritz at second and Applegate at short. tie. The Scrappers, first issue at the point to this game, if the Scrappers' bugaboo is they can't get that leadoff batter out.
Yeah.
And a strike.
Yeah, 4 innings out of 5 so far. Leadoff hitters got on and scored.
And gotten on every time, and so it gets on again here as he walks.
There's a walk drawn by Carter. He's been hit by a pitch. He's been on base all 4 times.
Now batting, number 32, the pitcher,
First walk
Hayden
is by
Rodriguez.
Kirby.
Scrubbers have walked or hit quickly as I counted, I think 8. Rodriguez pulls his bat back as he's trying to bunt.
He has a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd.
Kirby probably a little tired, Frank. He's threw 28 pitches yesterday. He gets the bunt down and the Scrappers will get the out. And the way this game's going, Frank, anytime they'll give us an out, we'll take an out.
Yeah, exactly. That's always a good rule. If they won't give you one, take it.
Now batting, number 16, third baseman, Greg Silverthorne.
Hayden Rodriguez.
Silverthorne's up. He's got a walk, a bunt, and a ground out.
Yeah, the RBI on the day.
Kirby throws hard for a strike. Silverthorne pitched a gem for them as the 2 number 1 pitchers from Brookland and Dardanelle hooked up yesterday, and Brookland won it 3-2.
Yeah, he looked really good yesterday.
Good block by Manlove. Runner can't advance. Talking to Coach Stewart before the tournament started, Frank, he kind of liked his matchup with Robinson, and he proved true. What he was hoping is that Dardanelle had that one really good college pitcher that they could beat Brookland, and that we'd have Dardanelle today, and he would have really felt good about his chances.
Yeah.
Swinging a 5. Almost happened, but not quite. Ballpark quiet as the Scrappers down 8-3. One-two pitch coming. Ground ball. Arnold gets it on a hop. Throws a strike. 2 out.
Nice play there by Arnold. Gets the runner back.
Good job by the Scrappers. I mean, just Applegate quickly sprinted to 3rd to keep the runner from going there. Frank, you notice those kind of little things.
Yeah, it's a really good baseball.
As Kirby looks back to 2nd.
In the game, all those little things add up.
Add up in a game, really add up in a season. A little humpback liner will be easy for Applegate, and a good inning for Kirby. The big 5th is the difference now. Scrappers have 3 outs to extend their season. They need 5 to keep playing. They're down 8-3. Come back and join us
he's only walked one batter.
Coming to the plate for the Scrappers is number 11, catcher
And
Dalton
Frank kind of
Manlove.
bugabooed the Scrappers all year when they got beat. And even sometimes when they won, giving up too many free bases, did it again today.
Manlove had a single. He's walked.
Now Manlove steps out. Now he's ready. Top of 7. Takes a big cut with a slow breaking pitch and comes up. He's hit up the middle and starts off with a single. And Frank, he's got 2 hits, and Zeus Hutchinson's in the game again.
Yeah, Zeus
Coming
stole a
in to
base
run
and
at first base
scored a
is number
run
2,
running for
Zeus
Manlove today.
Hutchinson.
Got about the same here to get that pitch, drive it
At the
right
plate
back up
for
the
the
middle.
Scrappers is number
Let's see
1,
what
left
Carson
fielder
Chambers
Carson
can do.
Chambers.
He's over 2, he's been hit by a pitch.
Chambers had the big hit in the win over Robinson yesterday. Ball gets by. Maybe it hits Chambers in the foot.
Wasn't hit by a pitch on the guy tonight.
Now batting for the
Fritz.
Scrappers. Number 16,
He got a 1-out
right
double last
fielder
time, but he
Peyton
was left
Fritz.
stranded at second base.
He's 2 for 3, 2 for 2 on the day with a single, a double, and a walk.
Frank having a lot of trouble. Tell me, I can't ever remember. What do we call the electronic pitcher?
Pitch comp.
caller? What?
Pitch comp.
Pitch comp. We've had a lot of trouble with that today. And they have some trouble with it in the big leagues.
Yeah, you see them swapping it out a lot up there. They have a lot to swap out. I don't know how many Brookland's got.
They've had trouble with it. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Line drive. Get down and score a run. Left fielder Cummins here to unfortunately lose second. Frank, how about Peyton Fritz?
Oh, he's done a fantastic job. He's becoming sorry out there because of injury to Zeus. That's his second double on the day. He's got a single and a walk, and now he has an RBI.
Now batting for the Scrappers is number 9, second baseman Brett Fritz.
Well, that big 4 spot that Brookland put up in the field was very down, JT. They played back there looking for an out. Swinging a foul in the breaking ball. Bottom 3 in the Scrapper order to get the game, continue the game. They're 0 for 6 so far today. They've been on a couple of times with a walk. And Fritz out in front as he fouls off. 8-4 Brookland. Oh, 2 pitch to Fritz. Way outside, and the catcher Tyler saves a wild pitch as he dives out into the left-hand batter's box to save the pitch for his pitcher.
They say all the time those last 3 outs are hard to get. Rodriguez cruising through 4 innings, now struggling here in the 7th.
All outs up. Two and 2. Manlove single. Chambers hit by a pitch. Peyton Fritz double. That's Brent Fritz with a 2-2. Play, Frank, and a good little piece of hitting and kind of giving up on the ball, but he spoiled it to the right side.
Yeah, he's having a good tough at bat here.
Stafford's not going down without a fight. Payoff pitch coming to Fritz. Puts it into left field back toward the line, and it will be a sacrifice fly as he Strappers will plate their fourth run. Good at bat by Fritz, Frank, but the Bearcats would sure give up that run for that out.
Now his second sacrifice fly on the day, his second RBI. Fritz brothers have done
now batting for the Strappers is number 17, third baseman, Madden Arnold.
8-5. The tying run is in the on-deck section. There's one out in the second. Can Arnold find a way to get on base? Swing the fight. Single hit by pitch, a double, and a sacrifice fly. Strappers have plated 2. They're down 3. Ground ball to short. He kicks it. An E6. Here's Gray. And the Brookland infield. I'll come and talk to their pitcher, Rodriguez. Frank, Strappers not going down without a fight.
Yeah, they've battled all year.
Been a gritty team all year. They've had some gritty wins. I remember JT could remember better than we could, but had a gritty one against.
He's 0 for 2 with a walk on the day.
Strappers have him at first and second and 1 out. Gray at the plate. 8-5 Brookland in the 7th. Ooh, a strike, a low strike to Gray. Look at the runners and the pitch to the plate. Ball outside. Ball gets back past the pitcher on the return from the catcher. And Coach Baker wants to calm them down a little, Frank. They're getting a little sloppy, giving up a couple of hits, an error. Here's how everybody got there. Yesterday in Nashville, Brookland beat Darnell 3-2. Nashville beat Robinson 5-2. 4B. Gray comes back to the plate with a 2-1 count, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Strike. Took a little off. Looked about the same place as the previous pitch, Frank.
It's close.
Now 3-2. Rodriguez wants to throw a strike. Here he comes. Ball outside. Just outside. Just outside.
Now batting for the Strappers.
Strapper crowd got a little live for home run back when they filled the air on the ball. Right now, here's Applegate.
He's got a single, a walk on day, he scored a run. He had 3 hits in that first game. He was hot.
Applegate, the sophomore shortstop, had a big year for the Strappers. Here we go, bases loaded, 1 out. All right. Don't see anybody throwing in their bullpen, although it's hard for me to see it because of the dugout. All 2 not throwing.
Number 34, Preston Carter.
There's a bunch of students over in the third base coaches, and they're having a good
game at 8 with Carson Kirby at the bat.
I had the Hudson Owens, the third pitcher of the day for Brookland. Kirby takes the ball away. Kirby's 1 for 4.
He's the RBI leader for the state.
Kirby and Boone got a chance to maybe put the Scrappers ahead going into the bottom of the second. Kirby fouls it back. Good thing you didn't hit that fair, Frank. You couldn't have done anything with that hit.
Good play.
Now strike as he takes a little off, and Kirby thought it was outside. Now he's in the hole 1 and 2. Applegate to go ahead run at second. Swing and a miss. He got Kirby on a low inside fastball and a big out for the Bearcats.
Now batting for the
Luke Boone's
Scrappers,
the ninth hitter.
number 3, Luke Boone.
He's got a double and an RBI on the day.
Ground ball, shortstop knocks it down and got him at first. No! Great play by their shortstop. And Frank, it was bang bang, and he wouldn't have gotten him to go ahead and run to the score.
It would have, because he was really coming around third on a really good play right there. Shortstop, he booted one earlier, but he came out big then.
Ethan Bales went to his right.
The Scrappers
Slid
are
and knocked it down. I didn't think he had a
5-1.
chance to get Boone, and he threw a bullet over the plate.
redrawn on base. Score is
Scrappers
tied
sent
going into the bottom of the 7th.
9 to the plate,
Brookland
score
8,
5
Nashville
runs.
8.
Bodie and Frank, we hadn't done anything with him today.
No, we haven't. Bell's got a sacrifice fly.
Knock that ball off the bat. If you're not paying attention where the outfield played, it looks like a Texas leader, but that played shallow in right field there. Fritz made it.
Now batting number 11,
Yeah.
center fielder Cooper Bodie.
What did Mr. Bodie do last time, Frank?
I had a 2-run home run. That was, he already has 2 doubles, a 2-run home run, and a drawn walk.
Might have gotten him out this time. Fritz back. Fritz back. He took out. Got him out front on an off-speed pitch.
And then again, that was catch he got to have that, not the thing.
Eli Foster Stable's getting one more out and send it to extra innings.
Now batting, number 13, right fielder Eli
His last
Foster.
time.
Both dugouts urging their teams on. Tied up in the 7th. Loser season's over. Winner plays in the semifinals. Breaking ball goes low. Bales popped up to right. Bodie popped up to second. This is their right fielder, Eli Foster. He got a base hit last time. One ball high, way high. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, tie game.
Is number 11, catcher
Call for
Jackson
Manlove.
Manlove.
Strikes a line drive single to center, and he leads off that.
He got 2 singles on the way.
Owens throws the breaking ball. He's the 3rd Bearcat pitcher of the day. Snurley, Rodriguez, and now Owens. All over. And Love will be really careful. He looks at Coach Stewart. He needs to give the pitcher an opportunity to throw a strike. Way outside, ball through. Now he'll take a pitch, maybe 2. Right down the middle as Manlove shows the ball. Trying to distract the pitcher. Now he'll look for something to drive. Strike 2 as Manlove takes all the way, and from 3-0, Owens comes back to 2 fastballs. Big pitch here in the game. Ball goes to the wall. Let's see if Manlove can get him some. The catch is chugging. There he goes. How about dog for Manlove, Frank?
Coming in the run at second base is number 2, Bruce Hutchinson.
catches it. He's got a stolen base with two.
At the
Over 2 today. He's been hit by 2 pitches. He scored a run.
Hutchison runs at second, nobody out. Oh, look. Hayden Fritz on deck. He had a big double last game. Here's the pitch. Popped it up.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
Here, center fielder didn't see it for a minute. And a big out. Chambers had a low pitch that sometimes left-handers can drive, Frank, but he's been getting under the ball the last couple of weeks.
now batting for the Strappers is number 16, right fielder
Almost lost
Stalemate.
that ball. He found it again. So he got on the glove to make the catch. 2 shallows and boost to advance.
Now, Frank, it will be risky, but if they don't pay any attention to Zeus, the Scrappers will try to steal third base, whether they are successful or not. And they're not holding him very much right now.
Fritz got 3 hits, 2 of them doubles. He's got an RBI on there.
Swinging a foul.
Tremendous day at the plate.
And Love led off with a double. His courtesy runners there with 1 out. 8-8 in the 8th. 8's a wild. Swinging another foul, and now Fritz quickly in the hole. Fritz down in the count, 0-2. Owens looks in at the dugout, trying to get his pitch. Here it comes. Swinging another ball. Owens throwing strikes, Fritz fouling them out. Fritz working right off the first base side. Correction, Owens right off the first base side of the rubber. Racer breaking ball in the dirt. Good play by Tyler to keep it in front. Keep Hutchison at second base. 8-8 in the 8th. Scrubbers have a runner at second and 1 out. Strike 3 call. He made and he took a fastball down the middle. Frank think he may have sold out for a breaking ball in and didn't get it.
Now batting for the Strappers.
Quick outs after a leadoff double.
Fritz got 2 sacrifice flies for 2 RBIs on the day.
Here's the pitch. Tapper toward third. Fields it fair. And throws him out in front of the bag. Scrubbers waste a leadoff double. Next 3 out. Kirby back to the mound. Kirby. Second pitcher of the day. There's a strike over the outside here.
Rogers had a big hit for him yesterday. 3-run home run. He's got a double so far in this game, an RBI.
Kirby tries to spin one and it stays way outside. Boone playing deep and left. Outside again. All outside, and Frank don't want to put that winning run on with nobody out.
Yeah, we don't want to give this kid a good pitch to hit either.
He's in the driver's seat, is what Frank's saying.
Yeah. He's patient up there. But he hopes, the coach hopes for him.
Shoots it foul down the left field side, and he got that just enough inside.
Just enough, though. He was handled. Would have been probably a double. It was kept it fair.
Way outside and a walk, and I'm going to guess he'll probably put a runner in.
Now batting, number 22, first baseman Cooper Stallings.
Now they leave him out there to run the bases.
Yeah, he looks like he can run a little bit. Got experience.
Cleanup hitter, Frank, you bunt him or you let him go?
He's got a double and a single so far on the day. I'm probably letting him swing.
And he shows no sign of bunt and takes the ball low. Arms still in at third. Just outside.
It's one of those cases where the coach is thinking, is this guy hot? Well, he's got 2 hits. Probably let him hit.
Now scrubbers need to throw strikes and see what happens. And he throws one into his hands to strike one. Runner goes. Hit and run, and boy, they do it to perfection. Trying to score the winning run, and they do, and the Scrubbers get walked off. I'll have to tell you about that one. A little bit of a misplay, and the Scrubbers really dejected. Just let the crowd settle down. Once they start the runner on 3 and 2, the batter hits a perfect double play ball to Brent Fritz. Fritz going to cover the bag, and the ball gets into the outfield runners going to third, and then the Scrapper is going to handle the ball coming back in the infield and the error.
That one made a big run.
What a wild ball game here. And the Scrappers make them sweat, Frank. You didn't think they were going to after they took things. Some really close 3-2 pitches. Scrappers lose it 9-8, but the crowd saw a thriller. 3 more games on tap. This game will start at least 45 to 50 minutes late. It'll be shallow.